materials you'll need for this activity are a pencil and lead. I like mechanical pencils for this type of drawing, a ruler, paper, an eraser, and some fine line markers. Those are optional. Now let's go over some of the basics of what perspective drawing is. Some terms. The horizon line is a horizontal line running across the drawing. It shows where the land meets the sky. The vanishing points are where all parallel lines appear to come together. This gives the effect of making things look smaller, as if they are farther away. Have a look at this picture of train tracks. The horizon line is here. Here's the vanishing point, where the tracks appear to be meeting, and these are the parallel lines that meet at the vanishing point. That leads us to our last term, which is orthogonal lines. These are the visual rays which help the viewer's eyes to connect points around the edges of the drawing to the vanishing point. They're not there in reality, but they're kind of like guidelines for the artist, as you can see with that line showing where the tops of the power line poles should be ending. Have a look at this picture. Can you pick out where the horizon line and vanishing points are? So what exactly is two-point perspective? It's a type of drawing that lets you draw buildings and outdoor and indoor scenes, mostly objects and buildings from the side, instead of straight on like with one-point perspective. Using this type of drawing, we have a horizon line with not one, like shown in the picture with the train tracks, but two vanishing points on either sides of the page. In this perspective grid, we see the lines going from vanishing point 1 overlap with the lines going from vanishing point 2, forming a checkerboard pattern in the middle. The squares get larger as they move to the foreground and smaller as they get closer to the vanishing points. This gives a three-dimensional effect, creating space in the picture. Let's get started on an activity. You're going to begin by drawing a horizontal line from one side of the page to the other. Use a ruler for all the lines that you draw during this activity. Okay, now you're going to draw both of your vanishing points. So draw a dot on the far left side of your page, and draw another dot on the far right side of your page, and you can label them vanishing point or VP1 and vanishing point or VP2. We're going to be drawing 3 boxes. We're going to draw one on the horizon line, one above, and one below. Have a look at this Lego box. So depending on where I hold it, I can see different parts of it. Sometimes I can see the bottom, sometimes I can see the inside, and sometimes just the sides, depending on if I'm holding it above, below, or at eye level, which is represented in our drawing by the horizon line. The first box we draw is going to be on the horizon line at eye level. Notice how I can only see the 2 faces of the box, not the bottom or the inside. We're going to start by drawing the middle edge, the corner of the box, as a horizontal line. There we go. So this line represents this edge right here. And now we need to draw these top and bottom edges, and we're going to do that by drawing lines towards the vanishing point. So I'm going to connect the top of the line that I just drew down towards vanishing point 2, and this one here going up towards vanishing point 2. So if we go and check on our Lego box, those lines need to be drawn as well, the other side of the box. So I'll be drawing a line downwards toward vanishing point 1, and another one upwards towards vanishing point 1. Now what I have is a box that goes on for infinity, so I'm going to draw the outside edges of the box by doing 2 horizontal lines on either side. So box number 1 is done, but now I'm just going to erase my horizon lines where the box now is because my box is not see-through. Now for the box above the horizon line. So when I hold this above my eye level, I can't see inside it, but I can see the bottom. So it's kind of like it's floating up in the air. Think about how I'm going to start this time. The process is similar to the first box, with the middle edge as a horizontal line first. So choose a spot and draw your horizontal line. And now we're going to draw the top and bottom edges downwards toward the vanishing points this time. So toward vanishing point 2, and now over towards vanishing point 1. And just like last time, I'm going to do 2 additional horizontal lines to show the outside edges of my box. Now I'm almost done. I'm just going to erase these extra lines here that went a little bit too far. So now what I need to do is draw the bottom of my box. So see, remember I've done the edges, now I just need to do the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line from this corner of the box over to vanishing point number 2. And I'm going to draw a line from that corner to vanishing point number 1. And the 2 lines will cross and it'll form sort of like that perspective grid that I showed earlier. Completes box number 2. So for box number 3, it's going to be below the horizon line, like this. So we can see inside it, but we can't see the bottom this time. So again, we're going to start by drawing this middle edge here, and then we're going to do the top and bottom edges as well, going up towards the vanishing point, crossing the ones in the back, just like last time. So here we go. So middle edge, horizontal, and top and bottom towards vanishing point number 2. Whoops! I did not line my ruler up with a vanishing point for that line, so I'm going to just erase it and redraw so it doesn't look weird. Okay, top and bottom edges again towards vanishing point 1 this time. And now we're doing the horizontal edges on the outside of the box. Okay, so now we're almost done, but again, we're missing the back edges of the box and the part where we can kind of see inside. So we're going to draw from that corner to vanishing point 1 and that corner to vanishing point 2 and a little line down where they meet to represent this edge that we can see inside the box. And then just one more horizontal line downwards where those 2 lines intersect to show the inside part of the box. Wow. And that's how you draw 3 boxes for this tutorial using 2-point perspective. So some additional options you can do is that you can use a fine liner to outline your boxes. I recommend using a ruler even with the fine liner. And what I do is I space the ruler a slight distance, about like 1 millimeter back away from my pencil lines when I'm fine lining. And another thing you can do is you can shade your boxes with pencil crayon or pencil. Just make sure you're consistent with where your light source is coming from for all 3 of your boxes. So once you've drawn those 3 boxes, here's an additional challenge. You can use these reference photos and draw the Lego boxes, including all of the bumps, circles, and lines to differentiate where the different colored blocks are. Here's a picture of a box on the horizon line. Here's a picture of a box above the horizon line. Picture of a box below the horizon line. Thanks for watching!